Oh, good afternoon, everybody. It is currently 12:53. I woke up late. I can't even front. I woke up earlier. I woke up at 10 a.m. and I was still so tired. I was like, you know what? No better day to get a little bit of rest. But I'm about to get up here in a minute and we're going to go do something fun. I haven't figured out what we're doing yet, but we're going to figure it out together. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning yourselves. Let's have a great day. I was initially going to take a shower and go and get like food, but there's a hike that I think I want to go and do. So, oh, look at that. Telling me to get up. It's a hike I want to do called the Picacho Peak Trail. It's 4.7 stars, and it says that it's hard, but it says it's hard because it's only 1,200 feet of elevation gain. So I'm gonna throw on some clothes and we're gonna get going. Okay, we are headed out. Damn. We are headed out. I was just drinking a Pepsi. I just chugged a Pepsi is the better way to put it. I'm about to chug this Pepsi too, and then that came from the deepest parts of my soul. Excuse me. We are going for a hike here. I've had some mood swings this morning, but it's okay. I'm working through them. I think once I get my body moving, I'm going to feel 100% better and get out. And look how beautiful. It looks so nice out. I think it says it's 69 degrees, so it really can't get better. They said to bring a lot of water for this hike. I'm bringing a lot of shit. We're going to carry it all up. Luckily this time though, because if you remember last hike we went on was in Kentucky, I was filming with my phone. I didn't have the GoPro then. Now I have the GoPro, so I'm not worried about battery life and shit like that. My phone is on 83%, but by the time we get there with the charger in the car, it should be at 90. So we'll be able to film the whole thing. I will say I'm thinking about getting the chest strap attachment, or maybe here, let me come over here. Chest strap attachment, or maybe a helmet strap attachment. That way, like if we do go hiking, I can just leave it and not even have to think about it. But you know, that's an assignment for another day. We are getting out here. I'm also bringing my big tripod right there. It's gonna go around me. Then I am bringing my knife, but that's for safety. Pepsis, waters. I got a couple of Chomps bars. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna get everything packed up and put on me, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, we are in the Whop. Let me... Ooh. I'm hoping there's a Best Buy nearby, because if there's a Best Buy, I have a little bit of money. I'd like to buy one of these clips, so I can just literally, all I would have to do is pop you guys off of this, click, pop off, click, pop on. That would be so much easier. It would be so much convenient. They make a one that is a ball mount. I actually, so funny story, I ordered it to Polly and Rebecca's, but I left a little too early. It came today, or yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today I also realized is our last day in Santa Fe, so my car smells weird. Maybe it's where I'm at. Anyway, I am going to put you guys down because I gotta drive. Okay, this is as tight as Kentucky. That came up quick. I wasn't expecting that. There's a sign I got to take a video of. Cool. Oh, good. And there are other people here. I like it, the fact that there are other people here. It's actually a lot of other people here. That's good. I am very cool with that because I get freaked out on trails where I am alone. I can't even front. Hopefully we'll meet some fun people. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake I made yesterday. I'm bringing the microphones. That way, one of them I think has a wind guard on it, sweet. That way I can really get some good audio, like audio quality, as well as having good video. Let me prop you guys up. It is quite truly, there's one tiny little speck of cloud dust in the sky, but otherwise, clear blue, 72, baby. 69, but it said 72 inside my car. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great. Beautiful day, huh? Yeah.
Spring may be here.
Ah, thank the Lord. Have a wonderful one.
You too.
Car is locked. All right. Rock and roll. It's a heavy backpack. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me all that I desire. Nah. That is what Diet P is to me, though. People are so friendly out here. We begin by hitting this porta potty. Because you know your boy's gotta pee. Some things never change. Okay. Pee break. I just gotta shout out any park that has a porta potty that they keep nice and clean. Like, truly, as an American United States citizen, I appreciate that when I go to a park, because I always have to pee, you know? I'm not one to be taking shits in porta potties, but I will definitely piss in one. So, okay, here we go. Let's look at the map. Okay. High car prow. Well, luckily, all of the things that hold value in my life, besides the car itself, are on my person. Let us begin. So, we are going, I think, the long loop trail. I really don't know. how pretty this is. This is so pretty. We're going up that way. All right, up we go. I think there's supposed to be over 1,000 feet of elevation gain in this climb. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm excited. We're gonna see if my lungs can handle it. I already feel the heart rate going. That's probably because of all the weight I got on me. Buzzing. I'd say probably with all the waters and all the stuff, I'd probably say I have, and the guitar and the tripod, I'd guess maybe 8 feet or 8 pounds, 9 pounds. Maybe 10 on my back. It's pretty. It's nice and shaded too. I'll tell you what, it's pretty vertical though. All right, gotta put the camera down for a second, see where I'm going. Look at how cool this is. Okay, so I was worried about bears. They do have black bears, but they always say with black bears you just fight back. So if that's the advice with black bears, then I'm not so worried about them. I'm more so worried about snakes, but I'm really hoping that we're not going to see any out here, or at least we'll see them, but we aren't going to be near them, you know? But I'm excited. I love hiking. I'm so glad my foot is feeling better to be able to do this. I was worried that it was going to be some sort of bullshit, but wow, look. One thing too that I appreciate about this hiking trail is like, it doesn't feel, and maybe this is incorrect for believing this, but it doesn't feel as isolate as I did in Kentucky. Oh, in fact, there's a friend. Hi there. I really like the vibe of this hike. I just met a lovely lady and her dog from Providence, Rhode Island, but they live here. Shout out. Lovely people. Oh, this is so cool. Like, it's shaded enough, but also there are like the spots of sunlight. So it's like, it really is like getting the best of both worlds. I'm moving at a pretty decent pace, I feel like. I'm walking pretty good. My heart rate's at 150, which is pretty solid. I'm gonna try and keeping it around there. I don't want to go too deep into cardio. Erosion control. Please do not cross. That's a pretty stunning view. Oh. All right, I'm assuming I'm going up this way. See, it's just a pain because I have to carry my phone. This is pretty steep too. Just okay. Also realizing I should have worn my waterproof on clouds because they have a little bit more grip than these. That lady also had hiking poles, and it said that they were recommended for this climb. So we're gonna we're gonna see. Wow, that's pretty epic. Gorgeous. Already gained 100 feet in elevation, so which puts us at 7,446 feet of elevation. That's crazy. On either side, a fall down a hill. We're gonna try our best not to fall down any hills today. That's really my goal. They said that this was a hard hike, so I think that's what it said. I think it said on all trails it was hard. But to be fair, they have Lake Chamberlain and Bethany as moderate. So, you know, I don't know how much you could trust that. Look, there's that one cloud I was talking about earlier. It's sitting right there. Start the clips every like 3 minutes. It just makes it easier on me when I have to edit, because I'll record these like long 7, 8, 9 minute clips, and I have to go in and go through and like really figure out where the pauses are to keep the flow a little bit more consistent. And I just gotta say that I pause a lot, so I'm just trying to get all my thoughts out into one thing. Entering private property. Stay on trail. Okay, we're staying on the trail. As long as there's a trail to stay on and to follow. This is pretty. Ugh. I've never quite hiked something like this, and I gotta say, it's pretty beautiful. I'm really just kind of, look at that. Look at that stone. Thank you. What was your name one more time?
Mark.
Mark. Emmerich. Lovely to meet you.
Emmerich?
Yeah.
That's your first name?
That is my first. There are a lot of lovely people on this trail. I just met a lovely gentleman by the name of Mark. He lives in Dallas. He's out here hiking. And you know what? He inspired me. 74 years old, and he loves to hike, and he's up here doing it solo, and just made me realize, like, I'm so excited to do this stuff for the rest of my life. Like, so cool. Also, look at how cool. There are a lot of people that have been kind of coming up and down. So it's nice to know, at least, that I'm not alone on here. Not like in Kentucky. Although coming down in Kentucky, we saw a few people, but I'll tell you what, that was desolate out there. All right. End your workout. No. Let's see. We are at 7,500 feet. We continue onwards, upwards. Okay. It just changed from like rocky. I mean, granted, it is still rocky because like the earth is rocky, but to like deserty, to now an overwhelming smell of pine trees. It actually reminds me of like being at Sleeping Giant. It smells so good. Look how beautiful. Look at where I am. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, we continue upward. Whoa. This tree is crazy looking. I don't even know if the camera's picking that up. I might need to change the camera. Look at how beautiful that tree is. Wow. right, this battery's running on 10%. By the way, I forgot to mention this when I was down there, but I met that lovely man, Mark, and there was another woman who was coming down. She was like, that's a hefty backpack you got on there. And Mark was making fun of me, saying, yeah, he's gonna play time in the bottle at the top of the mountain. Shout out to Mark. I just remembered that. We are climbing now. I think we just gained 200 feet in elevation. Oh, wow. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I wonder how much those houses up there cost. Gotta be a lot. Wow, okay. Heart rate, 174. So it looks like it evens out here a little bit though. So we'll take a little break up here, drink some water. Okay, that little last section of climb down there brought us up to 400 feet in elevation climb. Here's a map. That sun is beating down on me when I'm right in view of it. It's okay, it can lighten up the bottom of my arms. Okay, there's a lot of cross sections here, so I'm gonna check my trail map. Heart is going, it's at 170. We are at 77 feet elevation, 7,700 feet. I'm fine. I just want to figure out which way I'm going. That way. I was on the phone with my dad, but I had to get a wow. That is down, just so you know, but not too down. All right, let me get that with 3. We are at 471 feet of elevation gained. Feeling good, just got off the phone with my dad. Just wanted to have a little comment. There were some, I mean, there are currently still just some great views to the left of me. You could probably see them as we're walking. And so I figured, oh, what better place to call my dad than from the top of a fucking mountain. He had a big smile on his face when he saw it, but the views are pretty incredible, and it's just pretty much a steady climb up, but apparently gets really steep. So far there have been steep parts, but like this right here is pretty steep. So that's me aiming the camera straight forward, and that's kind of aiming at the angle at which we're walking up. It's hard to show it. I've found, oh, this is loose, okay. Ugh. It's hard to show it, I've found on the GoPro, but, whew. Well, we're about to make it up 500 feet. I can tell you that for a fact. All right, I gotta say, I do like hiking as a form of exercise, especially these nice tall hikes where they get the heart going. Oh. Wow, gorgeous. We continue onward. Okay, we just did a climb, 557 feet of elevation, and I mean, this looks like an amazing spot to record some TikToks. I cannot front. Are you guys ready for this? Look at that view. Wow. Okay. Fuck. We can do one song here real quick.
Summer fades far away, and I lose myself. You should say, if you wanted me, needed me, maybe I would stay. Far away I will run till I find myself. Gonna miss you when I'm gone. And I sang, and I sang. The problem is me once again. I don't know how many times I've had to begin till I fall into my own lines. And you came and get me to stay, but I couldn't tell you why. All this pain, and I'm thinking our love's a lie. I'm thinking my love's a lie. It depends what you want from me. I want nothing more than to say that you wanted me, needed me, but you hide away. Far away I will run till I find gonna miss you when I'm gone. And I sang, and I sang. The problem is me once again. I don't know how many times I've had to be
Woo! It's a good thing I was holding my guitar. Sketchy, sketchy. It's probably my fault. All right. Oh, it is my fault. Silly me. Walking alone by myself, a path I've laid for myself. There are times when I walk the unknown, my worst enemy is the thought that holds me still, waiting for my time to come, time that's taken back. Forever could be gone. I wish I could explain what's going on with me. I'll keep hidden once again. The truth only comes out at night. The truth only comes out at night. I can't choose between the wrong and right, so right. The truth only comes out at night. Talking alone to myself, deep in thought I lose myself to my fear of the unknown, my fear of the unknown. My worst enemy is the thought that I'm still waiting for my time to come, time that's taken back, forever could be gone. I wish I could explain what's going on with me. I'll keep going once again. The truth only comes out at night. The truth only comes out at night. I can't choose between the wrong and the right, so right. The truth only comes out at night. I'll keep searching for the girl. I'll keep living in my world. Playing songs for those who wanna hear. I'll keep loving with all my heart. Though my days are a part of what makes me who I am. The truth only comes out at night. The truth only comes out at night. I can't choose between wrong and right, so right. The truth only comes out at night. The truth only comes out at night. Oh, the truth only comes out at night. I haven't seen you around in quite some time. Your face has weathered some storms. I could see in your smile, in your eyes, a familiar look, like a friend who's lost in time, a memory that's been washed by the sands of time in our mind. And all I can do is say that I've tried to take every step without ever looking behind. You can't ever go back, you can only move ahead. So keep walking, for the journey
What a part of fate for us to meet here in this place, old but new. And with our act of faith we can find our way to stay with each other even from afar. For in my heart you're a part, and all I can do is say that I've tried to take every step without ever looking behind. You can't ever go back, you can only move ahead. So keep walking, for the journey never ends. And I know that I'll miss you, but I'll never say goodbye. For now it's see you later with a tear in my eye. And no one knows what the future holds, but as long as I'm singing our song, the memory stays whole. Tried to take every step without ever looking behind. You can't ever go back, you can only move ahead. So keep walking, for the journey never ends. So keep walking, for the journey never ends. For the journey never ends.
The journey continues onward. We spent 18 minutes doing that, so we must continue. I will say this is where things get steep. I just saw a guy walk up here, and now he's like way up there. So let's get ready. Okay. Woo! 160. But look at that view. Gorgeous. Absolutely spectacular. This hike continues to get better. We just spent 18 minutes at that last spot. So we'll see how long we're at the top. I mean, I have plenty more songs, so it's not an issue of that. Really, there is no issue. In fact, I am just becoming one with my breath climbing up the mountain. Oh, look at this. Am I supposed to go up that way? I see. All right. Oh, tall. That's me pointing the camera straight. Oh. But you know what? This is good. This is one of my favorite activities, is climbing up shit. Not as big of a fan of climbing down, but by the way, just casually talking while that's my view. All right, we've been climbing, let's see. We're at 868 feet of elevation gained. Beautiful. Still got a lot more to go. We're climbing basically straight up. It's just essentially what it is it's these like little tiny, like minuscule climbs, and then it's big switchbacks. But it's not too bad. I'm feeling pretty good making my way up here. I think I'm doing better than I thought I would. So we'll see how the rest of it goes, but feeling good so far. Okay, I am almost to the top, at least according to the trail map. It looks like I have one more switchback to go around, and then I'm up there. So overall, you know, I gotta say, like, maybe harder coom conditioned me. This hike was not too bad. Now I do think, just after climbing up, that climbing down is going to be a little bit sketchier, just because it's sandy and so it's a little more slippery. But yeah, I would highly recommend this hike to anyone coming to Santa Fe or to New Mexico. It sucks that today is our last day here, because I really could see myself spending some significant time here, but we got to get moving on. We got to go to our next stop, which I can't say where that is yet, but that's going to be exciting. And once we get, see, the thing is, it's tough right now because we're staying in Airbnbs or with people that I know. And not that I'm unwilling to sleep in the car, because I will, but it's just, I definitely think once I get the trailer, I mean, I could see myself coming back here and climbing all these hills. I'm sure you can climb most of them. It looks like there's desert out there actually, and yeah, this is such a pretty place, and I could see myself definitely traveling around in the RV. Ooh, better not touch the cacti. Yeah, but we're climbing up. I think this is the last big bend right here. Mark was telling me that if I wanted to go to Big Bend, I need to do it now or in the next couple of weeks, because they're shutting down a lot of the trails for like the next 2 years. They're renovating it all, I guess. So Big Bend is a bucket list thing for me. So I really do think I should consider that. Ooh, my water bottle just slipped. That's interesting. Screw that on tightly. Oh, man. It is steep though. Up we go the mountain. Now I'll tell you what, it is nice having these mountains here though. That and like these trails that you could just walk, and they're crowded too, like, which I like. I'm an extrovert, so I like being around other people and stopping and saying hello, and that's what I'm all about. So it's nice that this trail, I've seen people on it, which is great. But I could tell you, it's been a beautiful hike. Pretty much the entire way up has been pretty. So I could definitely recommend this to anyone. Okay, wow, that's down where we were. We've gained some significant elevation. I guess you don't really realize it when you're coming up, but if you look down there, that little plateau, that's where we were recording videos. So we've come up a pretty significant way, but it's been good. All right, this is the last of it, I'm pretty sure. I don't really feel like I'm working too hard. I just feel like I'm out of breath. But you get used to that, apparently, and you know, I want to train myself to be able to climb even higher things. That's something, you know, I've been watching people do that on YouTube. Shout out Ryan Mitchell. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it's still recording. Yeah, we're getting up there. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where I'm going next because I like to keep that a secret. But I will say that we are only going higher in elevation. I think. I'm pretty sure. But this road trip has been exciting. I'm glad I'm out here doing this. I can't front. I had those initial feelings this morning, and I was getting some pretty nasty mood swings. But I'm telling you, I just got to start moving my body when that shit happens, and I feel almost instantly better now that I'm out in the sunshine. I mean, it's hard for me to put things in a bad perspective when I have this incredible view and I'm moving my body, getting exercise, been eating snacks, drinking water, got to play guitar, sun is shining on me, I'm in a beautiful place at a like crazy time in my life, and it's really just like, hold on to the handlebars. Well, you could either hold on to the handlebars or you could fully embrace it and put your hands up and wait for the drop. And I think that's all I need to do is put my hands up. I've never been one to do that in my life, and I think now is the time really to start. And that's why we're out here climbing this mountain with my guitar and my tripod and the GoPro. I FaceTimed my mom up here because I still have service. The battery's gonna die in a second too, but I have other ones. But my mom called me. She goes, "You brought your guitar?" I was like, I'm a real motherfucker. And it's true, because I'm done holding on to the handlebars. It's okay to hold on to the handlebars, because either way, life is going to take you on the journey you got to go on. But I think I would rather put my hands up in the air and wait for the drop. All right, changed the GoPro battery, if I can speak properly. Refilled my water jug with some plastic water bottles. Don't worry, I am bringing them back down with me. I am a big believer in keeping things beautiful and making sure you take your trash with you wherever you go, including, for me, Airbnbs. I typically don't, I'll just grab my trash and find a dumpster to throw it in rather than making the hosts have to deal with that. But we're almost up there. You could see the top. And I actually, the guy he was, when I was recording the music videos, he was hiking up. He was doing a great job. He went up pretty damn quick. But he was saying to me, "Thanks for serenading the people on the trail." And you know what? That's why I do this. Yo-Yo Ma last night, which, by the way, I haven't even started editing yesterday's vlog yet, which is unusual for me. Normally I try and start the night of. I had a lot of work to do yesterday for my job, but I went and saw Yo-Yo Ma. He was talking about not making art for art's sake, but making art for humanity's sake. That's the whole point, isn't it? Okay. My arms are getting tired from my right arm's getting tired from carrying the GoPro. But my left arm doesn't have as much control. Okay. We are almost there. Ugh. I gotta say, it said on all trails that this was a hard hike. I will say that I am in probably some of the best shape probably actually, for a fact, the best shape I've ever been in my life. So I don't necessarily think I'm a good judge to say whether or not that this is hard or not. I will say your heart rate is going, and it does get steep, but I have to say, in comparison to that hike that we did in Kentucky, I mean, there were parts of that was like this. I mean, going up, you know, probably just solid a quarter of a mile. It was really just a sprint up, whereas this has been a very gradual climb. And while it has been consistently steep, I would put this trail, for me, as a moderate. I would say the Kentucky Trail was harder than this one. And I think the Kentucky Trail also exhausted me a little bit more, which is funny because it also is not nearly as high in elevation. But this hike, I will say, has had the prettier views, in my opinion. Heart rate 141, but I am out of breath because it is thin up here. Is that desert out there? That'd be pretty cool if it was. Are we technically in the desert? Probably. What biome is New Mexico? Or at least the part of New Mexico I'm in Santa Fe. Let me know down in the comments below. Like the actual sciencey name for it. Well, here's the top. We climb. Okay. All right. 1 foot. Grab the jug. Push. Damn. That is beautiful. Here we are. Oh wow. Okay, there's a lot of different viewpoints. All right, that looks like the craziest one, so we're gonna start over here. Okay, I think this is the official top. Right here on this stone is the top of this peak. Hooray. We've done it. Wow. Oh, what is that little critter? What are those little things? Oh, they are so cute. They look like little chipmunks, but they are definitely not little chipmunks. Huh. Wow. Okay, I gotta get a video of those things. I gotta use the iPhone though. Let me know down in the comments what that is. Hi, Shaboo-boo. Very cute. I am up here in the world hiking. Okay, there's the city of sunny Santa Fe below us. Wow. I think we got to make a little bit of music before we go. I don't want to stay up here too long and get super sunburned, but we got to make a little bit. So I'm gonna get set up really fast. So I'm probably not even gonna film the time lapse of me setting up because I just want to get set up. Because if I get sunburnt, it's gonna suck. I mean, I'm willing to. You know, I'm always willing to be in discomfort for the vlog. I also got to figure out, is this... sitting stone right here? I think so. All right, let me get it all set up.
All I know is all I see. All I see is all I'll be. All you were, all you are, all the words they fall apart. You wish me well, and I hope the same. We drifted apart, our lives have changed. That's the way it had to be. All I want, all I need is a memory of all we were, all we are, all the words they fall apart. It's hard to get by, aiming sky high, your feet off the ground, and you wonder why we're not as we've been. We're drifting once again. We're shedding our skin, my dear friend. All I know is all I see. All I see is all I'll be. All you were, all you are, all the words they fall apart. You wish me well, and I hope the same. We drifted apart, our lives have changed, but I wish that you were here. All I want, all I need is a memory of all we were, all we are, all the words they fall apart. It's hard to get by, aiming sky high, feet off the ground, and you wonder why we're not as we've been. We're drifting once again. We're shedding our skin, my dear. Na 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 na, my dear friend. Na 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 na, my dear friends. Move that a little bit further back. I want to know, why can't we be friends? Well, you've seen my thoughts, so I can't pretend. And the memory of it all got washed away in the end. You want my mind, but take my heart instead. And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. The turning of the page, we both shed our skin. So I ask again, why can't we be friends? Well, you've seen my thoughts, and I know all of yours. Two distant paths cross at two distant shores. We'll find our way home, the time will know for sure. It's hard to say goodbye as I'm walking out the door. And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. The turning of the page, we both shed our skin. So I ask again, why can't we be friends? And now that I've left, I know it's not the same. A trust that's been shattered, and I'm to blame. I've run away to hide from all my pain. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? Can I forgive myself? I come crawling back, you are still unsure. So you push me away, you don't want me anymore. But I find my way, only time will know for sure. I wish you well, I hope we find what we're looking for. And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. The turning of the page, we both share our skin. So I ask again, why can't we?
All right, now it's time to go down. I always think going down is sketchier than coming up. I feel like if you fall coming up, you know, you're gonna land on your face. But if you fall coming down, you could fucking really hurt yourself. So I like to go nice and slow coming down. But I'm probably going to avoid recording coming down, at least towards this top part where it's super steep. And I'll record a little bit more when we get towards the bottom where it's a little bit more just consistent. So I will see you guys there. Look at this prickly ass motherfucker. Looks dangerous. Imagine falling into that. No, I am just walking down, and I gotta tell you, it's a beautiful day. Really, truly. I couldn't have picked a better day to go on this hike. And I'm glad we got a hike in. It's been since Kentucky since we really went hiking. So it's nice. We did a little running in Dallas, but no hiking. And I love hiking. I actually prefer hiking to running. I like climbing steep stuff. I gotta say, coming down this is not going as bad as I thought. It's not like coming down the one in Kentucky, because that was that was sketchy. But this is a beautiful hike. I would highly recommend this hike. Do I think my grandmother could do it? No. Do I think my mom could do it? Probably. My dad, yeah. So, I mean, it's a steep climb though, for sure. What is that? That thing was crazy looking. All right. There's apparently one more thing I need to see before I leave here. And then I think I just throw my t-shirt on and we go and get some food right away before the restaurants close. I don't know if you can see the moon, but it's up there. So we were all the way up there. Pretty significantly crazy, I gotta say. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know it's this way. This is very different than what we were doing before. This is nice and flat walking on that. I could walk on, see, even after climbing up that, I could walk on this still all day. Let's see if I can get a picture of the moon too. All right, hold on. You are hiking in a watershed. Watershed is a land of area that funnels rainfall and snowmelt to creeks, streams, rivers, providing water for cities like Santa Fe. Hear the birds? Right there. That's where we were, up there. Pretty crazy, huh? All right, well, fuck it. I already started walking this. Might as well keep going and see what's up. That's, you know, it's what I'm out here to do, really, is to play music and to walk around and see shit. Front. Okay. We are going to a new Mexican restaurant called Atristco's. All right, I'm going up here. I'm excited. The food looked good. Hopefully they'll let me film, because otherwise I'm gonna have to figure out another solution, or we'll figure it out. I think I gotta go in with more confidence this time than I did last night at that restaurant. I think I shouldn't have even asked. I think I should have just started filming. Because, you know what I mean? But maybe I'm fucked up for that, I don't know. Either way. It is 11 minutes away, so yeah, I will see you guys there.
Watch the tide roll in. You watch it fade to black as the cold grows thin. The starry night clouds the skies. There's a moonlight in your eyes. I know it's a clever disguise. I don't care, so I reach in. Maybe I'll learn something. And you said it's not fair, screaming at empty air. But now that he's gone, it's too late for you to care. We're just watching the world fade. We're just watching the world fade.
Okay, we have made it to Atrisco's. It is time to eat some delicious food. I am so excited. I'm so hungry after that hike. All I've had today are like little protein-y snacks and, you know, Chomps bars. which will hold you over, but I am ready to eat some food that is warm. It's gonna be great.
Another year, another has been. Soon you'll start feeling around. These winter months go so slow. Had the first sight of the first snow.
I've heard about this place, the alley. High key looks lit, but I think there's another entrance. Maybe we'll go there later. Look how cool this is. It's a pen store. That's pretty awesome. Maybe I have to get myself a special writing pen. I pretty much write all my lyrics out on the phone nowadays anyway, but it's just a funny thought.
We're just watching the world fade. You're just watching the world fade. Even horizon, you'll say, just watching the world fade.
Food looks good. Yeah. What? I am vlogging. Do you want to say hi to the vlog? Here.
Hi, Bob.
Wait, do you have any suggestions? Because this is very overwhelming.
You ready to order?
I think so. Could I do the Atristco combo? Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, you enjoy.
Yes.
What did you get?
Thank you, Lindsay.
Brianna's?
Yeah. I'll come up and I'll talk to you at the front before I leave. Oh yeah.
One more day?
Yeah, one more would be great. Thank you. Oh wow. Yummy. Okay, we have made it back home. It has been a long day, which is funny because it only really started about 8 hours ago, but we were on the trail all day and then we ate food, and I can't even front. I'm exhausted right now. Climbing that altitude definitely is it's the first time I've ever hiked at that altitude. I can tell you that for a fact, and it was challenging, but I mean, it was amazing. I am not complaining. Don't even get me wrong. I had a great time today. Yeah, I am about to edit yesterday's vlog and today's vlog, because that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go to bed because we have to be out of here tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I got to pack everything up. I mean, to be honest, there really isn't much for me that I need to pack up. I think it's going to be the busiest thing. I think it's a total of 3 trips, so that's not even anything. Yeah, I've fallen in love with Santa Fe. I've had a great day. Met so many cool and interesting people, and just everyone was that's the thing I noticed, is everyone was just so willing to talk to me. It's really cool. And I was vlogging at the restaurant. It's so funny. Shout out to Lindsay. I hope you're watching this right now. She looks at me, she goes, I love it. No, today just had such great energy. And yeah, we're going to keep the vibes going. Tomorrow we're making our way to, I can't tell you, but you're going to see in tomorrow's thumbnail, we're going to get up bright and early and we are going to just explore and enjoy, and it's going to be great. I definitely am a little sunburnt. I can feel it on my face. I don't know how badly sunburnt I am. I can't tell because of the blue light. I mean, honestly, not terrible. I'd be curious to see how my arms don't even look that bad. So I haven't taken a shower yet though today. So definitely, hold on. One of my former students just texted me, and so I have to see what's the haps. Let's see. Shout out to Luke and Kai, my boys. Absolutely, that sounds so fun. May 9th. It's April 9th. He gave me a month in advance notice? Bro, okay. Shout out to my students Kai and Luke, and Luke's little younger brother, Gray. Shout out to you too. They're some of my students from when I worked at School of Rock in Tampa a few years ago. And yeah, they are some of my favorite students. They were such big chillers, you know? And so it's awesome that they're enjoying the vlogs. I'm glad you guys are liking them. I'm making them, well, now for you as well. And so welcome to the journey. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to go and edit yesterday's vlog, then today's vlog. And I'll tell you what, if I end up making a little music, because that could be on the agenda for tonight, I'm really thinking in Colorado, I hunker down for like a day and really put in some work on those tracks that we were doing at my uncle's. I'm really feeling inspired since I've been here. I've just been busy. So anyways, y'all, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join us in this journey across America. Hit the notification bell. My videos come out around 6 p.m. Eastern, Central, somewhere, wherever I am, 6 p.m. So just keep an eye out. They get posted daily around the same time. Depends on where I am. Anyways, y'all, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please stay safe. Peace out. Whoosh. Huh? Oh, what am I gonna do? Throw fist? No. Oh.
Like a friend who's lost in time, a memory that's been washed by the sands of time in our mind.